drive. Gotta survive.
Got alive.
Oh
Hard.
yeah. Uh-huh. Welcome back to Jak 2.
The greatest edition, because I'm here. And I know what I'm talking about.
Right, Brute is right in close by, so let's get that one done. Alright. Whoops.
Yes.
Crashed the car. I do that a lot in fictional worlds. I felt like putting that disclaimer because I'm actually a pretty safe driver.
He keeps saying it, which makes me think he's not.
Look, Bruder,
It's like
we've got our own problems to deal with right now.
it's the opposite. It's just you can't convince me by telling me.
Tomb, nowhere there. Now metalheads find hidden lurker village in caves. They bite and hurt the village real bad. And me lurker brothers trapped like animals.
Hello, they are animals.
Oh man, sorry.
No longer evil
That was a hell of a way to start the stream, wasn't it?
We good now. Metalheads are bad. They is animals.
Yeah, I guess we're all on the same
I've got
boat
hiccups.
And this ship is sinking fast, brother.
The scourge.
Six lurker brothers quick.
The scourge of the recently fed.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's everything I can send you now without for now without spoilers.
I should probably check which one's closest. Okay, that doesn't really answer the question. Oh well, I'll go and deal with you.
I know. No, I don't. Do I know? What do I know?
What do you know?
What do you know, has-been?
Wait, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, it always was.
Always was. Okay. Get out of the vehicle! Like,
It's like GTA all over again.
oh wait, I don't take him back. I don't take him back to Bruta this time. I forgot. Silly me. Silly bozo me.
What have you done?
I started
Have you-
heading the wrong way for this mission.
Did you ditch Daxter again, or is he just kind of hidden at the moment?
He is hidden.
Are there different outfits, or is it just, you know, default all the way?
Yeah, it's just the normal outfit all game. This is not like... Uncharted had modes, didn't it? Or like, at least unlockable ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in the late, you know, you could, in 4 and Lost Legacy, you could do all those different, maybe even in the trilogy as well, maybe there were skins you could change to, but I mean, you normally play an area with a particular skin.
And then post game you could wear whatever you wanted, like if you're
Yeah.
doing New Game Plus and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Chapters.
And then we had that in The Last of Us 1, but they didn't do it for The Last of Us 2 until the remaster.
Until the remaster.
And then, but with the Part 1 remake, they were like, we're bringing these back, and a load of new ones as well.
Good, good. I do like costumes. Like
Yeah.
changing outfits. Like that was one thing that was
I mean,
really good about.
they define superhero games, don't they? Because there's
Oh,
always a
totally.
million comic ones that people are gonna riot over if they're not
Yeah.
included.
Even in the likes of even in like Spider-Man PS1. I don't know if I showed you with that cheat.
Oh
afterwards.
god, yeah, there was loads.
There were like 10, and that was a PS1 game.
I'm surprised they had the memory for that many, you know.
Yeah.
I do kind of find it funny that, like, talking about memory and polygons, polygon, I've never said it that badly before.
Polygon.
Jesus, polygons, was the fact that Arkham Asylum had the same number of polygons in like, the entire world, had every asset, every character, as just the cape for Batman Arkham Knight.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's insane. Like, I mean, I expected it would be large, but just the cave?
Just the cape. It was literally just one guy's job to do the cape.
Wow.
He spent like years working on the cape physics and the cape shape and how it would work in every single, just like fucking insane. I don't know what that accent was supposed to be.
God, I mean, that honestly sounds kind of like madness inducing.
Oh yeah, imagine if you got something wrong as well, and how much it would fuck up.
But I mean, imagine that. Dude woke up every weekday, like, I wonder what I'm going to be doing today. Oh yeah, I'm going to be making a cake. And it was just that for like 3 years, or maybe more.
For the rest of my life.
Yeah,
okay.
God.
Tell me, give me something that we watched together. The name is something.
The thing that comes immediately to mind first is Young Justice, but we've seen quite a few things by now, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Avatar, Young Justice. God, there must be more. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Why do you look like you're in an evil Mario Kart world?
That's just this part of the city. It just looks like an evil Mario Kart world.
Fair enough.
Well, if I put this, lurker into this hideout, and then we should be done. Oh yeah.
Okay. Young Justice. In the first episode, why did some young heroes arrive late to their meeting at the Hall of Justice?
It was, they overslept. Some of them arrived late because they were already on missions with their, like, whatever the opposite of sidekick is.
Mentors.
Mentors, yes.
Do you remember who they were fighting?
Oh, they were like all of the ice people.
Yeah, well, yes, all of the ice people. Yeah, all of the ice villains.
Yeah, because you had like Killer Frost, you had Captain Cold, and then 2 more that I can't remember.
Wow, they are going to be offended and they're going to come for you.
That's kind of cold of them.
Which young sidekick decided not to join the team?
Oh, it was Speedy. I remember that one pretty well.
Correct. What was the name of the villainous faction of the Light used to divert suspicion away from themselves?
Was it the League of Shadows? Or was there a different
close.
one?
Although by saying you were close might send you down the wrong thread, actually.
The League of Assassins.
Yeah, that's the wrong thread. That's just, this is the last thing we wanted to happen.
Torn has betrayed the cause.
Torn meant well. He was protecting one of our own.
We must get that stone back.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I've underestimated this Baron, and now it appears he has taken the.
Do you want me to give you the options?
Yeah.
Okay.
What will the Baron's next move?
You're talking to an old man.
Well, if I had the precursor stone
Yes.
with all that power, I'd use it.
Why are
to
you
build a
always
giant
talking
palace.
to the old
A
man?
palace with the biggest harem of women
Oh
the
no,
world
what
has
the
ever
heck is
known.
happening to
And there'd be a
Daxter's
swimming
face?
pool filled to the brim with chocolate.
What the
Slightly
fuck?
mint.
He's uncanny valleying.
Yeah, a massive pool of gooey chocolate. Then the girls and I would jump in together. What?
I want you to go out to the drill platform again. If you can destroy the main control tower there, it should temporarily.
That's alright, I will give you
stop the
the,
Baron's
I'm trying to set my iPad to not turn off. There we go.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
the old guy's mad that Torn gave gave the Baron a tip on the precursor stone.
Ah, right.
and thus we lost it, you know. But right now he wants us to go to the drill platform and beat up some tower, beat up some controls, you know, stop the Baron from having access to some eco. The huge. And we get to use the mech suit again. Woo!
Okay, the options are for the question, what was the name of... Oh, fuck. Do you get to use the mech suits in a, obviously they've got ADHD. Do you get to use the mech suits in a fight, or is it just walking around?
You know, it's just walking around now that you mention it. That is kind of weird.
That is a disappointment, I've got to be honest.
I mean, sometimes enemies attack you, but... Wait. Is this not supposed to
think
go
that
up?
they're now bringing horses into the mocap stage, and back in those days they didn't even want to bring a mocap suit into a mech suit into the old mocap stage, which they totally could have done.
Well, I mean, it's not like the game was mocap. That's what surprises me the most about like Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank as well, to an extent. Like that, the animations are really fluid and really nice.
Yeah.
Despite not being mocaps, like they must have put mad effort in.
It's the wild thing about The Last of Us is that they didn't record the faces. Like we've talked about that before.
Yeah. There was just one guy painstakingly doing it all.
It was a huge team, but the person you see in the documentary is this woman who's just like, the way she talks about the expressions and how to minutely change the actors, like the kind of CGI version of the actors' performances is mental. Like the way she talks about it.
Please just fire at that, thank you.
Have you ever seen the Naughty Dog documentary, or the because there's one of the anniversary, like of when they were like 30 years old or something, or 35, and it goes from literally the origins. I'll send it to you on YouTube. It's really interesting, and it goes through all of like Crash and Jak and Daxter and stuff, and it ends just before in the days or weeks just before The Last of Us comes out. And I've mentioned it before, but it's so funny because they're really worried about The Last of Us. They're like, is this gonna work? Are people gonna like this?
I guess, you know, with the face thing, it's sort of like, it's almost like rotoscoping what they did, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Holy moly!
Anyway, sorry.
This game can be really stressful sometimes.
Yeah, it does seem like that, especially with like the bomb stuff and the time. Anything timed is always just adds to the anxiety.
And like the knowledge that if you fall down there, you're going from the start. You're going from the start. You want another go at this?
You have to do the drive
You've got to walk all the way here.
Oof.
Oh no, stop beating up my neck.
Backup cooling system failure.
And I'm guessing you can die?
Yep,
that counts as a restart?
Yeah, getting beaten up by these metalheads would
Backup cooling system failure.
Okay, great. Beat up all the metalheads, just need to blow up these controls. I'm sure no one's using them.
Backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the reason we are beating them up is because someone needs them. It's the Baron. The Baron needs them. We don't like the Baron. That's why we're beating up the stuff he needs.
We want to kill the Baron, in fact. That's how much we don't like the Baron. What was the name of the villainous faction of the Light used to divert suspicion away from themselves? Was it A, the Suicide Squad, B, the Legion of Doom, C, the Injustice League, or D, the Darkness?
Was it the Darkness?
It was not the Darkness.
It was not the Darkness. The thing is, I remember... I swear at least a few of those factions showed up.
Backup systems failure.
I mean, I think you were watching Arrow season 4 at the time, and you heard the darkness about 50 billion times.
Well, that's definitely a distinct possibility. The darkness, the light, the light, the light, the darkness. God, it was
You've
like...
got to be the darkness, Oliver. You've got to be the dark. I mean, you've got to be the light. God.
Gotta be the light. Damien Dark. Oof, that was close. No, it's not
Okay,
very
if I
sensible. Let's
take
think of
off
on this one.
the darkness and the Suicide Squad, the options
So
are
that's Legion of Doom and what?
the Injustice League.
Oh, fake fan isn't incoming. But is it, in fact, the Injustice League?
It is.
Okay.
And bonus thing, do you remember who was on it?
Oh, sorry, do not.
The Joker.
Oh well.
The guy who fucking gives everyone headaches.
Oh, Simon.
No, the guy who's always trying to kill his niece.
Oh, Vertigo.
Yes, thank you. God, I fucking couldn't remember his name for the life of me right then. And Black Adam for some fucking reason. Very heavy hitter for that, and Poison Ivy as well.
Yeah, that is a bit...
Which Justice League member provided the team with counselling after traumatic events?
Black Canary.
Correct. You can complete this famous line from Robin. You're overwhelmed. Freeze was underwhelmed. I said you can. I meant to say I meant to read.
Can you?
Can you? It is not an option. You will.
Why isn't anyone ever just whelmed? Is that close enough to count?
I think the answer on the thing is why isn't anyone ever just whelmed? Which when you said to it. So, yeah, I'll give you that one. I will give
and
you
that started the Robin,
the whole thing.
the
Yeah.
Robin vocabulary.
I like that he doesn't really do new ones anymore, but it's just kind of become the team's vocabulary even now. Like Superboy says them a lot.
Well, he did do Ject recently.
Yes, he did. This is true.
Which is really funny to me because there was a major character in Final Fantasy X called Ject.
Yeah. Who was the character that you kept referencing whenever we watched Young Justice episode? There was some anime character that you or game Oh no.
Do you
Or
remember
game
the
character.
particular episodes that...
No, it was like constant. It was every time we referred to this character, I think you were like, "Oh my god, it's like this guy," and then you sent me a picture of them.
I remember sending you... we were watching Korra, and I realised that Kia looked like a character from Fire Emblem.
Oh,
Was
maybe
that
that's
it?
it then. No, it was longer ago than that. Maybe it's the voice act. It was something to do with Robin, like the voice actor of Robin, maybe.
Oh yeah, Robin's voice actor plays Roxas from Kingdom Hearts.
That's it. Yeah. Question
He's
number
way
6.
better as Robin.
Yeah. Wow. Harsh or fair?
It's a direction thing. Like I thought, he's not a
right,
very
yeah.
good actor, And then I saw that and I was like, oh no, you give him good direction and he'll be really flipping cool.
I do like that it's the same voice actor from season 1 all the way through.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when some characters do a time jump, they're like, oh, time for a recast, but nope. I like that they kept them all. Number 6, Wally received a special gift on his birthday. What was it?
Oh, damn, I've got no idea.
Okay, the options are a kiss from Miss Martian, Dr. Fate's helmet, a flash ring, or the opportunity to save a young girl's life.
Opportunity to save a young girl's life.
I hate it when they do multiple choice and they have one which is a lot longer. And it's obviously it's a lot longer with detail because it's like. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it when it was in exams and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna give you a multiple choice for no reason."
And you'd better keep us alive, or I will never speak to you again. Obviously. Leave him in
For an update of what's going on here, we're about to enter the Class 1 race. If we successfully get first place, then we will, of course. Well, yeah, they've made up now. But they made up in that cutscene.
He got tortured in prison. She was mad at him for that. She was like, "You left me." Oh god, it's the fucking Doctor Who companion syndrome. Jodie's doctor was locked in prison for 500 years, but because she left Yaz and the others alone for like 6 months, she had a massive got a massive going to? No, had a. What the fuck?
They had a go at.
Yes, thank you. Well, just Yaz. Grandad and Ryan were just like, nah, you know, we were alright, we got on, we lived our life for 6 months. Yaz was living in the fucking TARDIS. Like a crazy woman. I was gonna say crazy cat lady for some reason, but then I was like, there's no cats in the TARDIS. Oh my god, what if Shooty got a cat? That would be the... That would be really cool. Like, it's just, you know, normal scenes in the TARDIS, but then a cat will walk across the console, could switch, and then suddenly pass. How funny would that be? If all of the Doctor's, like, travels and stuff...
Oh, imagine if he gets one, and he's like... And someone's like, why a cat? And he's like, well, cats have 9 lives, I can relate to that.
Fair enough. And the human companion is just like, oh, for fuck's sake, you know, because it's just one of those human sayings. But it actually turns out to be an alien cat, which actually has 9 lives.
Rusty, you need this. You need to put this in season 3, season 2. Don't care where it happens. Yeah, Rusty. Oh, I've heard loads of people calling him Rusty.
Oh, yeah, but Rusty's that Cyberman hat that Matt Smith had in his last episode.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Rusty. I think Russell T or R2D2 is what I've heard him refer to it. Or I guess they'd call the era R2D2.
R2D2. Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense because it's the second R2D2. Oh, wow, that guy exploded. I wonder if it was Errol. Oh my god, I think Errol just exploded.
You blew up
That's
Errol?
Hilarious.
Wait, isn't Errol the fucking owl? The Weasley owl?
The Weasley owl, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, this Errol's an asshole. He wants to kill Jack and stuff, so you know, that's pretty...
Oh, so it's not exactly a bad thing then, but he exploded.
Yep, it's actually pretty good for me because he's the hardest racer to defeat in this. So if he just exploded by himself, well, that suits me just fine.
Fair enough.
So, oh god, this is bad. I keep taking damage.
Next question, or do you need to concentrate for a second?
I need to concentrate for a second, as well as mention that, yeah, Kira's been building a time rift rider like we used to get here in the first place. for us to get back with.
I see.
But we need a time map and the Heart of Mar.
For some reason, when you mentioned Kira, I didn't immediately think of the mechanic. I thought, because I've been referring to her as Jack's girlfriend. No, I thought you meant Kira as in the serial killer in Death Note. Or the secret identity of the serial killer.
Okay, if I don't boost here, I'm probably going to lose. Yeah, so if we complete this race with first place, then we will get a pass to the. We'll get a free pass to the palace.
To the palace.
Where we're gonna go and beat up the Baron. Oh look, I won! Hooray!
I like how for there's a 10-second delay on the stream, it said you win, and which means a good 12 or 15 seconds after it said you win, you were like, oh look, I won! Like you didn't notice the massive text on the screen that says you win.
Well, I mean, I did. I just needed to complete my sentence first, you know.
There is no time for acknowledging victory. There is only time for lore dump.
Fool! Don't you get it? It's over, Jack. All the heroes died long ago.
Oh God! No conversation has ever followed that's been good after we need to talk.
This war is mine.
That's another human aphorism.
People die. Kill it.
Well, we got the pass, and oh, okay, Errol's gonna crash the car.
I thought Errol was dead.
I mean, he died in the race, but he didn't actually die in canon in the race.
Oh.
He isn't supposed to blow up in the race.
Wait, are you saying you glitched it? I mean, are you saying you glitched it?
I guess you could say that.
You got to kill him twice. Nice. What did he have against Daxter?
I don't know if he has anything against Daxter.
Oh,
But what he has
Jack.
against Jack is a criminal, and also he wants to steal Jack's girlfriend.
Oh, a twofer then.
Yeah.
Plenty of reason for the old kill machine.
Except he just flew straight into some eco and blew up. So,
You know,
well, I
around.
mean, that's yeah.
Does he not know what the brake button is?
Maybe he forgot.
This guy seems like a dumbass. I like him.
He's the captain of the cops.
Statement withdrawn. Fuck him, I'm glad he's died twice. Who permanently sacrificed their own freedom to become Dr. Fate? You're almost there. Keep going.
Zatara. Zatara?
Zatara.
Zatara.
Zatara, indeed.
I forgot what his full name was, though.
Zatara Zatanna.
Wait, isn't Zatanna, though?
Oh, wait. Oh, shit, yeah, it's Zatanna Zatara, so that's actually his last name. What the fuck is his first name?
Okay, we're in the same boat then. Well, let's immediately use this possibility.
He's in the comics, like, it's only in Young Justice is he actually Justice League member. He's almost permanently just dead in the comics. Zatanna's the Justice League member.
Ah.
She's the core character.
I mean, I knew she was in the League for the most part, but
I mean, his biggest like thing is that he trained her and Bruce Wayne.
Oh, in magic?
Oh, illusions and kind of defense against magic and like magical protections and various things. What it did mean, though, that Bruce and Zatanna kind of fell hard for each other and decided to make a fucking soul bond.
Oh.
Which did not go well. And then every year they had to, like, meet up, donate some blood, and redo the ritual so that monsters didn't come through a portal. It was a very weird, like, mini-story that I read. I didn't particularly enjoy it, but it's funny that Bruce fucked up that bad. Because he really because he was just like, I'm training to defeat all crime, but this person has a really cute daughter who's my age, and I really, really like her. So I'm gonna do a soul bond, and nothing bad is ever gonna come of it.
Yeah.
Why is that portal glowing? It was basically his thought process there.
Trust me, Ashlyn. We have to stop him.
I'll try to find out more. But right now, my father is meeting crew.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Security pass. It'll get you into the factory, but it won't get you back out. We never had this conversation.
I've just read the answers to the next question. Okay, what was the big secret that Artemis hid from her teammates?
She is the daughter of Sportsmaster.
Do you remember who her mum was?
Look, her sister's Cheshire. Talia al Ghul?
Jesus, I hope not. No, I believe it's Huntress. Although I'm not 100% on that one. So don't quote me. Yeah, the answer is...
wouldn't be...
So the answers that they offer you is... She was the traitor. She came from... with criminals. She wasn't actually any good at archery. and she was in love with Wally.
No, that was a secret to herself.
Yeah. At what point do you think she realised that?
It's probably a point you can see in...
He was outright denying it to himself for fucking ages. Even when Dr. Fate was like, dude, here's the, you know, he like basically told him right to his face, and Wally still somehow fucking missed it.
Gotta do this parkour to get out of...
No, brother, we played Dying Light last night. You can't do parkour tonight.
Oh man, right to the start? That's rough.
Oh shit.
It's a good thing. I actually really like this segment. It's probably because
even though you just died to it.
Yeah, it's probably because it's a really like challenging combat segment with a bit of a parkour segment with a bit of combat thrown in, and it's in a significant location to the story. It's in the palace, so you know it feels pretty pivotal. And also some big plot just happened because Ashlyn was there. We snuck in here to go and beat up the Baron, but Ashlyn was here instead. And what does she tell us? What does she tell us? But you guys are being... Yeah, you guys are after my father, aren't you? I'm going to beat you up. No, wait. Your father's trying to crack open the Precursor Stone, and that's probably really bad. And she says, oh, really? And then literally calls Vin and says, hey, Vin, if you cracked open the Precursor Stone, what would happen? And he's like, yeah, that'd just blow up, like, everything. Whole world gone, basically. I need to go and throw up. Thanks for asking me for that question. And then she's like, oh, that's... Okay, I guess you do need to stop him, actually. So she gave us a pass to get to the factory where he is. But we still have to fight our way out, because, you know, of course we do. Alright, this time it'll go better.
Wait, so do you have... Wait, did you do that boss, or has that happened now? Or is it not really a boss, it was just a cutscene?
A boss fight hasn't happened yet.
Right.
This bit always stresses me out for some reason. Going around on the circle. It's like if you're holding the grind button, you just will not fall off. But for some reason, I'm always like, oh no. What if I fall off? But then that's just this game for you. It gets you thinking, what if I fall off? Even in situations where you don't need to worry about falling off, because the consequence of falling off is so high. I don't like this jump.
Is there all...
Could have done a roll jump, but I didn't want to.
Do you prefer the traversal kind of challenges in the first game or in this game?
This game, if and only if, you know, with, you know, the jet board gets taken into account. Because, you know, some grinding, some specific, like, sections that are intended exclusively for the jet board. I think it makes for a nice little,
You were right, Jack.
extra complexity added to the system.
If you get to the weapons factory,
Although, admittedly, the first game does have the likes of the Flot Flut and the Eco Channeling.
The Flot Fluts is such a goofy ass name.
Yeah, especially for a bird Yoshi.
Bird Yoshi.
Or is it a Yoshi bird? Report all wrongdoers. Never!
Yoshi!
Awesome!
Oh my god! Fucking hell!
What?
That was a jump scare with how good that was. I can't believe you just brought that out like it was nothing. Is that your like text sound or something?
No, I made that with my voice. And
you almost fell into the trap there. Who kissed Robin at midnight on New Year's?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Zatanna.
You are correct.
I knew it.
Well, the options are no, and two people who weren't introduced yet.
You need special black clearance for this.
So, no, you're clear. Which character turned out to be the traitor all along?
It was... Wait, it wasn't Artemis, was it?
No.
Or was it? Oh, it was Roy. It was, you know, because he was being mind controlled by, like, Lex Luthor or something.
He was a clone. He is a clone.
He was slash is a clone.
Yeah, and Sportsmaster was his handler. He had the key phrase to put him to sleep so he could get intel out of him. Red Arrow. What did the Justice League do during the missing 16 hours?
Oh, God. Damn. Was that when they, like, killed a bunch of aliens or something?
It was when they were mind controlled and basically went on a massive rampage. A rampage? What's a rampage?
A rampage.
Around the cosmos, announcing we are the Justice League of Earth. Fear us.
Hmm.
So, how's it going?
It's going.
You're going up an escalator.
Just gonna... There we go, got those guys. I'm sure there's supposed to be some music here.
Have you turned it off for, reasons?
What's just Crimson Guard box. There's just robots here for some reason. Not that I've got anything against robots in particular, despite not having seen any Transformers movies.
Yep, you're a robot racist. I would love to see what you thought of the Transformers movies. You know how many of those there are?
5?
5, well, 6 if you include Bumblebee. 5 of the fuckers and 1 good one. But there's a new one, a new animated one, which is reportedly really good. So I'm loving that. Always happy to find out that a good movie is coming out in that franchise.
So when you say 6 to 5 crap ones and then...
Well, I mean, I enjoyed them when I was little, before I knew better.
Do you mean like... So which one's the good one? Is it Bumblebee or is it...
It's Bumblebee, yeah.
Oh, Bumblebee's good. Oh, right.
Yeah. It's got Haley Steinfeld in it.
Ah.
And the villains actually have personalities.
Jack, if you could...
I know that's a low bar, but Jesus Christ, the Transformers movies do not hit that low bar very often. What is Jack not doing?
He was not aiming. It's times like that when it's like, I wish I could, like, aim it myself, you know? Why do I have to suffer this auto-aim all game? Well, because that's simply how they designed it.
Oh fuck, this is one that I don't even know if I know. How many years into the future did the show jump between seasons 1 and 2?
I definitely don't know the exact number.
Yeah, the options are 3, 4, 5, and 6.
I'm gonna guess 5 for some reason.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Oh, you get such...
Oh, let me see if we're right. Oh, of course it's not going to tell me until the end. Damn.
Oh. Let it be known that I'm going with 5, though, you know.
That is the one I put in. I'm only doing your answers. I'm having no responsibility for if any of these go wrong. Why did Miss Marsh and the Superboy break up?
Oh, crap. Why did Miss Martian and Superboy break up?
By the way, I think this quiz is only about season 1 and 2 because I think I wanted to make sure it was made before season 4, but I think that also means it was made before season 3. But to be fair, we have watched it so recently, we have to wait a while until test your knowledge on that one.
Yeah, it would be pretty easy otherwise.
Fighting talk, fighting talk. Could you add some options?
Options for what?
Why she broke up?
Oh, why they broke up? Yeah, I forgot the question.
Why they broke up?
Yeah, I'd like the options on this one.
Okay, she cheated on him with Lagan. He became addicted to Lex Luthor's shield patches.
Now that's the thing that he did do, but I'm not sure it was because of that.
He found out that she was really a white Martian. That she was really a white Martian.
Well, that did happen, but again, not sure if it's because of that.
She abused her psychic abilities.
Oh, I'm gonna go with D.
Yep. That sounds good to me. Which alien race partnered with the Light in season 2?
The Reach.
Fucking hell. correct. Why were some prominent Justice League members absent for the majority of Season 2?
They were in space pleading their case.
Yes. They were killed in action, fucking hell.
They were straight up dead.
Which character faked their own death to infiltrate the light?
That was Artemis.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder who's at the top of this weapons factory.
Could it be the big bad boss, or is it one of his underlings?
It's Crew!
Crew?
I knew you were special.
The crime boss.
And I
commend
you for making it this far. We've come
Wait, the Kingpin?
Yeah, I'm getting real teary.
Yeah, the Kingpin on the floaty chair.
I love how
The King...
even how they smell.
I think you need serious help.
My favorite was the
Here's a-
impossibly powerful weapon Ma built to blast open the metal head nest. Poor fool died before he could use it. Ah, well. But I have a new favorite, the piercer bomb I've just completed.
Here's an odd one for you I wasn't expecting him to ask. What did Red Volcano refer to humans as?
The untold energy inside.
Oh, it's gonna be options for me.
Okay. Cockroaches, husks, rats, or meat bags?
Dessert, eh? Just take this gun upgrade and forget what you saw here.
Ah, is it really?
I'm through being your hired gun.
Then it's war, isn't it? You know I can't bear.
Is it meat bags? Oh, I don't know myself. Well, Crew has made this piercer bomb for the Baron, which he intends to use to blow up the precursor stone, which is obviously bad for us. So he gave us a gun upgrade and said, okay, now forget what you've seen here. So we took the gun upgrade and said, nah, we're not going to, also we quit.
And so
We
now
quit
I
being
imagine
your-
he's taken that well.
Yep, so time for a boss fight.
Up this.
I wonder what's giving so much green, so much blue ammo. I swear, usually it gives you red for this. Well, predictably for Crew's boss fight, you have to use your gun to fight him. He gets little jelly versions of himself to come around and...
Jelly versions.
I mean, what else do you call these? I mean, I'd say they're holograms, but they make a squishy noise when you shoot them. Now that I think about it, it might be a digitally noise kind of thing.
You should have walked away when you had a chance.
Oh shit, he's shooting at me. Which is what he's likely to do, being a guy who has a lot of guns and likes using them. Well, I really hope I don't... There's some weird graphical thing going on here. They're supposed to have, like, these, sparky electrical sparks, but sometimes it's glitching out and doing whatever this thing is.
Electricity is one of the easiest things to, like, break. I noticed on Dying Light last night that the electricity, like, effect that was on us when we got tased actually left, like, it kind of was floating behind after we fell over. I think it's quite an easy thing to make, to, like, no-clip and make look odd.
On the original hardware, this game has no graphical errors like this whatsoever.
Sting like a wumpy.
I think it's some things when it gets pushed, especially by the PS5, to be graphically, like, elevated, it ends up doing more harm than good. I mean, it looks good still, but...
Now you're both mad, and the challenger is down for the count.
Oh, got him. I had one life point left, but got him. Oh, the Heart of Ma. That's convenient. We want that.
Yeah,
The Hog, Ma.
The Heart of Ma.
Oh, that makes more sense. Oh, hey, did you give me an answer on Red Tornado question?
I went with a tentative meat bags, but I'm not entirely sure on that one. On things.
That is correct.
Ah.
We're out of here.
Which villain helped the team save the world from the Reach?
You guys find my father.
Jesus
I'll take
Christ,
part of
you
Marta's
set off a
for you.
nuke?
I'm sorry it's come to this.
It was just Crew's bomb went off by itself.
No,
Doesn't
that looks
make
like a
it that
nuke.
Well, I mean, he was making a nuke. I think I might stop by that. But no, I don't need to. I'll just go straight to the next mission. I think it's a pretty straight shot from this point. Like it's just mission after mission.
Cool. I like mission after mission.
Hey guys, whatever Crew put in that machine, he looked really nervous.
Whatever it is,
You know what we definitely need right now?
Shall we say, not altogether these days.
A song?
Mini game.
Let the game
Oh,
player
fuck.
do his stuff.
A minigame where if you fail, that's it.
Animal.
Right back to the start. What's the minigame? Is it a dating minigame?
It's whack-a-mole.
Is it Whack-a-Daxter?
No, Daxter's the one whacking.
Ah, so you get to play as Daxter again.
Great shot, Daxter.
I need to get 1,500 points. And I can only miss 20 times. Luckily, it's pretty easy. Having successfully jinxed myself, let's move on to the next question.
Which villain helped the team save the world from the Reach?
What are the options?
Vandal Savage, Ra's al Ghul, Lex Luthor, and Black Manta.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's either Black Manta or Vandal Savage. But then again, Lex Luthor does some stuff that's, you know, sneaky and playing both sidesy sometimes, so maybe it's that too. Oh, I really don't know. Final answer, Vandal Savage.
Final answer, Vandal Savage. I'll put it in.
Dun, dun, dun.
How did Wally's death affect Nightwing?
Daxter, you won!
Like, badly? Like he didn't, like...
Time map! You know,
What was it gonna be?
if any real metalheads came to town, I'd bunk them just like I did in the game.
Daxter?
They'd be
It was
all,
Robin
"Do
Persona."
hurt me, please. And I'd be all, too late, metal monkeys! You die screaming!
Hello,
What I'm
cat.
saying?
What do you want?
Jack, I think these trophies are still working!
And if it's food, that's not a chance.
Metalheads! Metalheads! Where's Sig when you need him?
Sig? I think Crew sent Sig on one last
I see you
mission.
sniffing that
Something about
plate.
using Mars
He returned to his
Rover
Robin
secret
persona,
door
he
in the
revealed his
underworld.
true identity to the world, he took out his aggression on his teammates, he stepped down as leader
I'll
of the
take
team.
time map to Kira.
Be careful, Angel Cheeks.
He wasn't actually leader of the team. Not in season 1 for sure, because that was Calder.
Yeah, but Wally didn't die in season 1.
Shield wall is down. I repeat, the shield wall is down.
He didn't, did he?
No.
My God, I thought he died in season 1 for a second there.
Yeah, you feel like you think it's been so long since Wally died, dude. Remember, I watched the first 2 seasons before season 3 was a even idea.
Well, the metalheads are in the city. They've broken in,
Oh, great.
so we're definitely in the end game now.
Thank you, Doctor Strange. He was the leader of the team in season 2.
I don't think he did reveal himself. His secret identity to the world. He was Nightwing in season 2 already, so it wasn't his Robin persona that he gave up because he'd already given that up. So it's not that one. What were the other two?
He took out his aggression on his teammates.
I don't think it was that. I'm gonna go with he stepped down as leader of the team.
That is correct. Yeah, he left it to Aqualad now that Aqualad had returned from his spy mission. Where did Vandal Savage take the War World? Fuck knows.
Well, that's encouraging.
Yeah, I don't know that shit.
Well, surely the options are options.
Apocalypse, Bialia, Santa Prisca, Melina Island. I guess it must be Apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's a world, you can't stick it on a place on Earth, otherwise it would cause a fucking cataclysm.
Also, he's met he's met Darkseid by season 3, so that does make some sense. Or at least, well, I mean, probably met him before, but
we see them consulting.
Yeah, bringing the War World as an offering of partnership or something, or even just a show of power. Hey, we should partner up. Check it out, I've got War World. So yeah, Apocalypse, I'd go with that.
Apocalypse. You scored 95%.
Woo! Wait, I got one wrong? Which was the one that I got wrong?
Which villain helped the team save the world from the Reach?
So it was 5 years then?
Yeah, it must have been.
So who was the villain who helped save the world from the Reach?
Luffy. He gave them those things to put on those like weird, like egg bomb things.
Yeah. Damn, I had it to begin with, and then or at least I remembered that part, worked out, and then thought, nah, Vandal Savage, let's go with that.
I mean, he did help them in season 3 against Granny.
Yeah.
So that probably didn't help, but we just finished watching that and that was in your head. Very good though, very good.
95, yeah, I'm not a fake fan. 95 is definitely a not fake fan territory.
I mean, you got some stuff right that I would have been like, what the fuck?
And especially...
And yet something that I thought was, you know, quite obvious was the only one you got wrong. I mean, not obvious, but like, kind of...
Please, for the love of God, don't just kill me for this. Okay, well that was stressful. Timers, man, they're stressful. Oh, and I could just run in here anyway. Well, yeah.
Please exit the Titan suit.
There's so much between seasons. I mean, I know we watched it pretty recently, but there's so much between season 1 and 2 that I just flat out don't remember as well as I should.
Hey there, tough guy.
Get your skinny ass over here and start shooting. Man, was I set up. Crew sent me down here to open some old doors with that ruby key you found. And when I did, metalheads came streaming in from some passage outside the city walls. Just like they were waiting for me. There's one.
Crew's dead.
Yeah? Well, he's lucky, because he would not want me to catch him alive.
The metalheads must have promised Crew plenty for him to betray the whole city like this.
Let's get out of here.
Because Crew sent Sig down to open some doors with that ruby key we found earlier.
Kubi.
The Ruby Key, and
That's the Taskmaster reference. Don't worry.
Ah. But it turns out those doors were to let the metalheads in.
Oh.
So great. Good thing we already killed
Have you met anyone in this game yet who hasn't turned out to be a traitor of some kind?
Well, I mean,
They
Six
seem to be
did
having
it.
very bad luck.
Hey, it's a great game. Everyone who betrays you ends up dead.
That's okay then.
I think that's the last we'll see of him. You gotta figure out the blocks.
Better be careful not to use up all my ammo.
This is your gig, baby. Solve it so we can go home. You figure this out. I'll cover your butt.
Oh, well, that was kind of bad.
Okay, here's a kind of opinionated quiz for you. In everything put together, who is the strongest character in each universe or story or show?
Great. No time to celebrate.
In each. Well, I mean, are we considering Avatar and Avatar to be two avatars or one avatar? Basically, is Korra is the Korra series the Aang series as one thing? Or are we
Just
considering
Avatar:
them
The Last
separate?
Airbender and then just Korra. So keep them separate.
Oh, you gotta be.
Oh my god, you're getting chased by a massive robot skeleton, fucking looking thing.
I can't shoot it. It's someone else's problem. You do something with those blocks.
Well, I better not screw this up too much more.
I reckon you screwed it up in the first place, did you?
Oh yeah, I fell and died like an idiot. Which is a shame because, you know...
You should have
The
seen
funny
how I
thing
died
about
in
this
Horizon
part-
the other night. That was embarrassing.
Funny thing about this part is
think
you can
that's the
actually
last we'll
soft
see
lock
of him.
yourself
Oh.
if you run out of ammo. So I'm going to endeavour to not do that.
Wait, there's ammo in the game where you can't aim?
This is your gig.
Well, what do you think I've been shooting this whole time?
Well, I know
I've
that
not
the ammo
gone.
exists, I just accepted it. I just expected it was infinite.
Oh, that it were infinite. I mean, you can unlock infinite ammo as a cheat. But that's like end game. That's like post game. Okay, now we're back here. Let's just be sensible this time.
Move your butt.
Let's not get eaten by a giant robotic scorpion, metalhead scorpion, centipede. I swear to God, if I got eaten.
I got
Let's
eaten.
try that again.
But I got up again. Never gonna
You're
get
never
eat me
gonna
down.
beat me down. I get
I
knocked
can't
down.
shoot it. It's someone else's problem. You do something with
Gotta love Sigurd. Sorry, did I just say Sigurd by accident?
Yeah, I'm thinking, wait, you talking about the character from Assassin's Creed?
There's a Sigurd in Assassin's Creed? Oh, Valhalla, right?
Valhalla. Yeah, he's a dick.
I was wondering, where's there
Go, go.
a Norse mythological Assassin's Creed? And yeah. Yeah, Valhalla will be that.
I think that's the last we'll see
God.
of him.
I loved playing Valhalla, but good God, there was not a single fucking likable character in that story. Everyone
even
was an
your own-
asshole.
Not even the
No, I mean,
playable character?
No, I like the playable character, and that was it.
Wow.
I mean, their love interest that you nick from his from her husband, Sigurd, is cool. But she spends the first part of the game just running shit but getting no recognition for it, and you just feel bad for her because she's stuck in this like arranged marriage with this guy who's just a fucking I hate Sigurd so much. I was so disappointed that like there's like a way to save him, or you could just kill him, and I'm like, well yeah, but I mean we should try and redeem him, but he's still not redeemed. He's still an asshole. He's just not a villainous asshole by the end.
Keep moving.
Out yet? Okay, I think we're out.
Let's go. We're almost to the elevator.
Oh,
We finally lost him, Chili Peppers.
can't believe I died so many times there.
Now you boys are real.
Is there a death counter?
I say it's time we take this fight to the metalhead.
Oh my
There's
god, is that
one
the
in
guy
my
who blew
heart.
up as a cyborg? Is he back?
We find a way
What?
to juice up Mars' old gun, and
Is
then
that not the same guy?
No, this is Sig, our buddy who in
He's gonna
Cruz
betray
Crimes
us.
family.
He's gonna betray you. He's gonna betray you. Any second now.
So, what's
I
going on?
promise you. Are you staying quiet because I'm right?
Are you watching the screen?
I just saw him plummet to his death.
Yep. Sadly, he didn't
Was
betray
that
us.
not because he
just...
betrayed you?
Nope. He was standing
He
there like,
just
yo,
got-
let's go take on the metalheads together. It'll be so easy, the two of us, because we're both awesome fighters. This will
Wait,
be
he
so
got a
cool
Wile E.
and
Coyote ass death, and it wasn't even because he was betrayed you. He was actually a decent guy.
awesome. Yeah, he was a
God
decent
damn.
guy.
That sucks. I mean, it's a little funny, but it sucks.
Okay. I'm glad I got past that, because, you know, the aforementioned soft lock. And I decided not to stock up on ammo before it. You know, like a sensible individual.
It's still wild to me that they have an ammo limit in a game where you can't aim.
I mean, it's got auto aim. You point you move Jack roughly in the, so he's pointing roughly in the direction of the thing, and then you just press fire, and he'll probably shoot at it. It wouldn't be until Uncharted when they realised that maybe you should aim with the gun. Suspect? What are you talking about? This is an alien invasion.
You should every time you go out, you should put the beard back on, and then every time you go into a mission, you should take it off. And then
What, like a disguise?
Yeah. It's not me, officer. It was Beardy. It was Beardy Magie.
It wasn't me, Jack. It was John.
Dak. I like John more than Dak. I don't know why I went with Dak.
What?
Yeah, Daxter has a beard as well, and he becomes Dak and Jackster.
Dak and Jackster. Oh, that amused me more than it should.
Yeah, that was an awful joke. You humbled me, not humbled me. You humoured me way too much with that one.
God, sometimes I really do respond to things like those water.
Like the Joker.
I was just thinking of my response afterwards. That amused me more than it should. In complete deadpan of like, oh no, oh no. You know, which Avatar character are you? Oh no, I'm them. Can't we see someone cool like Bolin or Sokka?
Finished. But if my
Oh god, yeah, you are the
thing is
twins.
somewhere in the metalhead nest, how are we going to get the Rift Rider there to use it?
That was what you meant, right?
Yeah.
Just new friends we need.
You shouldn't have brought attention to it. You could have got away with that one.
You're the man.
Ow.
Balloons are finest lifters in world, but they is easy target.
Anyway, strongest person.
I'll stay.
in
Strongest
Avatar.
person, God, I forgot about that. Strongest person in Avatar, Avatar Aang, or otherwise Avatar
You
Korra.
keep stadium safe while we
No,
play
no,
balloons
Korra's
the rest away.
Korra.
No, no,
Korra's
Korra,
Legend
okay.
of Korra. Avatar's, you know, just the last Airbender.
In
Just the
which
show
case,
itself.
well then, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Aang for Aang series and Korra for Korra series.
You don't think Tom?
Ooh, That's Ooh, you drive a hard bargain there. Maybe?
Technically, the Avatar state is the previous Avatars giving a power boost to Aang, while Toph is just Toph.
Yeah.
And especially with Aang, because, like, in the series itself, he is, like, he mostly loses control when he's in the Avatar state. And he has to kind of turn it off to get back to his, like, because he, you know, I think if he'd stayed in the Avatar state, he would have killed Firelord. But he wakes up, he comes back.
Well, Kira completed the Rift Rider, but we need to get it over there to Bruce's airship so that we can get it, you know, transport it, because currently it doesn't really move that much.
Yeah.
It needs to be in a rift to do some riding.
Do some damage.
God, so I didn't think it was that. I mean, obviously I haven't seen it, but you know, Joker is apparently it's made less than. I mean, it said as much in the thing you sent a little while ago, but it made less than Morbius.
Morbius? Yeah.
I mean,
because people went to see Morbius as a meme. Even the, you know, despite the whole, you know, like, they lost money from putting it in cinemas a second time because they believed the internet jokes. It still made money from people going to see it. Joker is actually just that, like, I think Morbius didn't take itself too seriously by the time they got to release it, but Joker definitely was.
Right,
Joker was not in on the joke.
Okay, you've put it down. Okay, they've put it down.
Must be nice floating away while we die down here.
We'll meet near the nest. See you soon, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, Jack. Be careful.
Well, they're gonna fly away to the nest.
Construction site.
And Vin seems to have been killed by some metalheads.
Oh shit.
That,
Vinda, no!
The nervous guy in the power station. He has bitten the.
I was making a Vindaloo reference time joke.
Ah.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. I think you're right about Korra, though. At least, you know, as far as we've watched.
Yeah. Wait, huh? That's a hell of a thing to imply.
I mean, have you seen what Zahir's been doing?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that other character.
Guy's been an airbender for 2 seconds and he's kicking fucking people who've been trained with their own element for years.
Yeah.
Man.
I do think I just realised that I forgot one character who should definitely be brought up in the discussion of powerful Avatar characters, and that is Tenzin's son. You know,
son? Oh fuck, the future, like, warlord.
Yep.
What was his fucking name?
And not to mention the world's first and only fart bender.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like, it's crazy to hear one of them say I've got suspicious activity in that in this sector. Yeah, maybe it's the flipping
motorbike
demons from hell that are assaulting the city. Just a thought. Maybe. Well, yes, Vin told us
Jinora, Iki, and Fuck, what is that third kid called?
Ah, here's the Baron. Oh, and no, wait, here's Core.
I'm sure you know. Deep down in your darkest nightmares. We've met before, remember? Everything's going exactly.
Why can't I remember his name?
Jack! It's the Metalhead leader!
Does it begin with O?
No!
Tell you what, I'll just put us out of our misery and look it up.
Disrupting my powers inside
Yeah,
the city.
sorry, my devices are both currently used for other things. One's got your stream on, the other one is charging.
The city must die, and we all
My iPad is
die.
old and weak. It died from the quiz.
I will find that stone if I have to crush this city one brick at a time. You are the supreme weapon, Jack, and I made you. Still, any leader worth his salt always has his backup plan.
Milo.
Remember,
Thank you, Jesus Christ. God, why was that so hard to remember?
Now, okay, I'm going in. Man, what a mess of junk in here. All jumbled coils and switches. Oh, should I unhook the blue wire? Wait a minute, Orazzo's colorblind? Let me just break a few more things and see if anything pops loose. Boom! Gotcha! Like candy from a baby.
And to be fair, the third, well, there was
Well,
the
the
strongest
Baron's
waterbender in the world as well. Really? Just like that?
Well, you see, the old man, it turns out, was actually the leader of the Metalheads. As in, he just transformed into a monstrosity in front of us.
Oh, so have you got a big beast to kill now?
Yep. Luckily for us, though, the Baron, in his dying breath, with his dying breath, told us that the bomb that he had just there had the Precursor Stone in it, so we've got the Precursor Stone at least.
So, well, that's good then.
So, we're gonna go straight to the Metalhead Nest and beat up Core.
Remind me who Core was?
Core was the old man, and in fact,
your buddy?
he
The
was
one
the
that
guy.
you helped, like, merge their lives.
Oh no, not that Core.
Oh.
Not that old man. That's Samos. Core's the guy who was with the kid most of the time and keeping the kid safe. Except it turns out he was the Metalhead leader. So we gotta go and kill him.
So was he an ally who betrayed you?
I mean, he was always intending to. So we've just flown out to the wasteland where the Metalhead Nest is. Nothing can get through it except, I mean, we have a Precursor Stone. Maybe that can get through it. I'm at half life, so I should probably just like immediately die, so I actually have a chance.
Will that like give you your full health back, but not take you back very far then?
Well, I mean, if I die at the start of the mission, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. You're kind of lucky that it doesn't respawn you with the health that you had going into it.
Jesus, this game would be unplayable if it was like that. And I'm getting... Oh, what is this monstrosity? Oh, it's a spider. Oh, never mind, just got a health pack there. Maybe I can pull this off. I tell you what, this game would be completely impossible if it decided that the final boss was part of the final mission. It's equal parts interesting and equal parts bullshit that you get to the last mission of the game here, and then it throws new types of metalheads at you.
Yeah,
which is like,
right.
yeah, fair enough, we're at the nest, so like, you would expect there to be different creatures here than necessarily the ones we've been seeing so far, but at the same time, man, I have no idea what these things are. I have a suspicion that if I pick this up, it'll add that to my list. I wonder if it will. It did. Sorry, that was just for science.
Science is good. Except when it's, you know...
Dark science.
Dark
science. Here's a big gun. That's just perfect.
Says every American ever. I mean, sorry, your average American.
Well,
I see your point. Come on, Jack.
You've wounded me with that comparison more harshly than any insult. Oh, look.
Green stuff.
Well, if you stick a
His
precursor
eyebrows
stone
are
in
angry still.
pick a precursor stone in a put a precursor stone in a big gun. Turns out it lets you blow through the metal head nest that no one can blow through.
Yeah, seems legit.
So we're gonna go in there and beat up Core so that we can get to the rift gate. Not that Jack has any intention of going back to the past, though. As he just said in that cutscene. He just said in that cutscene there, this place is worth fighting for. This place is cool though. It's got like hovers.
It's like GTA.
Yeah, it's like GTA.
It's a dystopian, futuristic car nightmare. Who
Holy
wouldn't want to say
moly.
that? So is that it? You finished? You finished the story?
Well, once we go in and beat up Core, that'll be the story finished.
Yeah. Wow. I was gonna say, if it just kind of ended like that, I was like, what? Blew up the nest.
Well, I mean...
What about Young Justice, though? Who is the strongest?
There's a lot of, like, characters.
Yeah, I think keep it to, like, the team, I guess.
Even within the team, you've got, like,
yeah.
I mean, you know, McGann is absolutely disgustingly powerful with psychic, with her psychic abilities. You know, like, bro, that bit where she was just like, their plan was just because they were, you know, with Granny Goodness or whatever her name was. And, and they were just like, yo, McGann, just get in there and
Brain blaster.
Fuck the minds up of everyone here. And she does. It's working. She's just like, I mean, that's like one of Darkseid's minions there. We've got Superboy. We've got, like, you know, everyone else there. Flipping Halo. You know, like, is there anyone whose mind she can't just dismantle? Like, she's crazy strong.
Robots. Wait a second, does the anti-life equation work on robots?
That's a good question.
Why the fuck didn't they send in the Red Tornado and all the others to that fucking suicide mission that the entire Justice League got possessed with?
God, how close am I? Oh, pretty.
Just make a team of red tornadoes.
That's a great idea, actually. You know, you could make more. We could make more. We could have a whole, like, squadron of them, and then just have a suit of armor around the world, basically.
Oh god. There's a Vision comic on why it's not a great idea to have, like, a family of robots. It's really good.
And I'm wasting it. Well, not that I can waste this ammo. It's going to give me infinite. Don't slice me with your slicey hands.
Secret tunnel, through the mountains.
Secret tunnel. And I forget the next part, but then it goes like, okay.
Secret tunnel.
I think this is. Oh, never mind. I've got some more metal heads to beat up. There we go. And by beat up, I mean shoot, because this is a gun.
Can you even do the spin round attack anymore?
Yeah, you can do all of those, like, fisticuffs abilities that he still has. And in fact, it does. There is a reason to use them. Like you can combo.
Is there certain enemies who can only be defeated by that?
It's less that and more like you can combo punches and gunshots to deal more damage more quickly. Which does let you dispatch some of the tankier enemies better. Oh, there's Core. And we've got the Precursor Stone. Oh, and he's got the kid!
The boy will now play his final part.
The kid?
Not this time.
Yeah, the kid.
This child is such a part of this. Such a part of you. Don't you recognize him? The boy is you.
Core.
This place. This is where you began. In the future. But how? You were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain the skills to face me today. But Onin was wrong.
That was such a sick twist when I saw it the first time.
Will never open for you. Your younger self
context, please.
The kid is Jack.
Oh, what the fuck?
The kid is Jack. Jack was born here in this time, and he was sent back in time in the hopes that he'd gain the strength and skills to defeat Core.
Who sent him back?
Well, evidently he hasn't been sent back yet, because he's here, but...
I will finally feed on the last Precursor life force!
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac.
And the reason he needs the kid is because Jack is gifted with the... He's kind of a chosen one. The Precursors will open the Precursor Stone to him, but Jack, as we know him right now, is, corrupted with Dark Eco, so they won't. So that's why he needs that's why he needs young Jack. So, that all being said, let's shoot the hell out of Core. Oh, I shouldn't be taking that much damage.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I saw an opportunity and I took it.
This is understandable, reasonable, and in fact a considered course of action.
Considered? I don't consider anything. I'm a dumbass.
Should probably get rid of those metalheads up top. This guy was the hardest boss. I think he probably still is pretty hard, but I'm just like... I'm trying not to... I'm trying not to, like, underestimate this boss, but I'm doing pretty well, all things considered. Okay, we're on the third phase. Now I just need to kill the third phase and we're good.
Hey! That is a horror, yeah, nah. That is everything that scares me combined into one creature, that fucking spider-looking scorpion motherfucker.
Well, that is Core. So allow me to put your fears to... What the fuck?
That was reassuring as you hoped it would be, was it?
No, because a graphical error.
That purple line?
Yeah, that's not supposed to bloody happen.
That's a new ability. He breaks this TV.
It's supposed to be a ring, like classical video game boss fight thing where they send out a shockwave and you jump over the shockwave.
No, he just covers the screen in purple. Yeah, fair enough. You have obtained the colour palette of Jessica Jones.
Oh, she had a great colour palette.
I just saw that again. I do love when they did the transitions in Defenders, they do, like, establishing shots of the city, but under a different colour palette. That was such a nice touch. Like, you get a train going by, but with a red filter over it. It's like, Daredevil scene. Yellow for Luke Cage, green for Danny Rand, and purple for Jess. It was just, I just liked it. Defenders was not a great show, but it had a lot of, it was trying.
Yeah. And we're done! Oh, time for the ending.
Time for the Scorpion to fucking die. Wait, so the idea was that young Jack was gonna kill Core, but ironically you've done it. Oh no, he's back up again. He got back up! Oh, never mind. Did he try to get back up?
Oh,
and
man,
then flew into the portal and exploded?
Yeah, he exploded on the portal.
That precursor just looks like an elf. A ghost elf.
Well, I mean, we all have those pointy ears in this.
I know, but that looks more elf than the rest of you guys.
Must be used to send young Jack here to a place where he will grow up safe from harm.
It doesn't make
He
sense.
must become old enough to complete the destiny
But
he has fulfilled.
at the same time, it totally does to me.
It's you. I mean,
Are you watching the screen in subtitles, or should I explain what's going on?
Explain what's going on. He's just grabbed his younger self.
Well, Kira's Rift Rider is going to have to be used to put Jack in the past, because, you know...
They gotta have the timeline go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine.
And in fact, Samos assures us that this Rift Rider is in fact the very same machine that we used at the start.
Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts to
As in,
I'll take good care of
she
the child.
made it based on what she made. And young Samos is going as well, because, well, of course he is.
Yep.
He has to go back so that he can be old Samos eventually. And yeah, the loop is closed.
This is messing with my head.
Your transport is ready, milady.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on. We'll be late for the party at Daxter's new place.
I've got so much work to do. Besides, it's not
Well,
my
now that
thing.
As the new
now
governor
that
of the city,
now that the
I
Baron's
order the
dead,
command to use
Ashlin's taken charge
function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
as his next of kin.
I mean,
You can start
Torn's now
building
the
site
captain of the
tomorrow.
guard.
Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy.
And
Everything is well.
all is well. Daxter has taken over Crew's bar, renamed it the Naughty Otzel.
Of course he has.
Of course he has.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
as if
Oh, and
size
Jack's
mattered.
back together
I bagged that bad boy
with his lady
myself,
friend.
baby.
Onan says he
Indeed.
doesn't know who has a bigger head, him or you.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to defeat this evil and protect the child.
I still can't believe that little boy was me. Better times, huh?
You miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
So what's free like? Is that more in the future? Or is it in this world again?
Well, I could say, or we could find out next week. Oh, look, Sig got out of that somehow.
Think some nasty breath, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in
But he
town,
plummeted.
I knew you would
Yeah,
take
he.
tough for 'em, big
We
guy.
didn't see him die, so you know,
Save the city and
Yeah.
more.
It's one of
he's okay.
old write-offs.
Menace and strength.
Did you see a body? No, then he's
Nope.
fine.
Ancient
Yep.
race has begun again.
Something that evil always comes back.
Yeah, well, rest
I'm not convinced he's not going to betray you in the next one. He had his chance.
Don't say time. The rift ring was destroyed, remember?
You know, my mama
I
used to
don't
read bedtime
believe
stories
him.
in our bar when she tucked me in. Give me a
He
nice
seems
glass
like a
of warm
bad
milk.
guy in the making to me.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mars someday. He may be closer than you think.
You're the designated driver.
Oh no, I am done with adventure. Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right,
Arcane!
Samos?
Fuck!
Yeah, God, we did watch Arcane.
You journey home.
God, it's amazing that I'm struggling to remember the stuff we've watched together.
Who, me?
Same for some reason.
Guess it.
Even though it's all been good.
Yeah.
Only time.
You're
Um,
gonna tell right
we watched any Batman stuff? I made you watch those movies, but we didn't watch them together.
No, we didn't, did we?
Oh, that's one of my baby. Don't touch it.
Jack, my boy,
Mm,
a future.
Spectacular Spider-Man!
Oh yeah,
Well, I mean,
Spectacular
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
kind of, because, you know, that's how that thing works.
Huh? Memory of Malcolm. Okay. Well. Yep, all is well. The city's safe. The metalheads have been defeated. The last precursor life force has been sent off to restart the precursor race or something. And yeah, all is well. What could possibly go wrong?
Is there an end credit scene?
Well, yeah, it was just them being like chill and happy. There's not a post-credit scene.
There's nothing that's going to go wrong in the end credits, then.
Yeah, nothing actually does go wrong in the end credits, but everything goes wrong in the next bit. You know, like
the start of the next game.
The start of the next game. Oh, whoops!
That's set
whoops.
like moments after this game.
I think it's no, that's this game. That's 2 years after the previous game. Well, kind of. I mean,
I like how much you're struggling with this.
Well, it's time related, you know. It's like this didn't take place 2 years after the first game because there's that whole we're in the future thing. But they were in the future for 2 years, so there's that.
Yeah.
Before the game starts.
How long was he being tortured for?
2 years.
Jesus Christ.
It was, yeah. Luckily...
They tortured a voice actor into him.
Yeah. Luckily, he doesn't get tortured for 2 years for the next game.
Yeah, I don't know
between
what would
games is a lot more... The between games part is a lot more gentle on him this time, that's for sure.
But then the next game isn't, I'm guessing, from your tone.
Well, I mean, a lot of bad shit happened in this one, didn't there? But before I give away too much, I'll just shut up.
Wow. Harsh on yourself there. Redhead.
I'm not sure how long that will take, honestly.
How many times have you played the third game?
A few. But, like...
Not as many as the second one or first one, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Did you cheat the trophies on that one as well?
No. I don't think there was... I couldn't find the max out thing, or maybe it doesn't do it the same way.
Right, yeah.
So maybe there will be some trophies that I don't get or do get or something. I mean, it was pretty easy on the first one because just 100% the game, and it's just like, okay, there, you've got all the trophies.
We would like to thank each individual at Sony Computer Entertainment America. It's really wild that they did just go for Jack 2. Like you said, it's such a...
No Daxter. Daxter not allowed.
Daxter does not count. He is an ocelot. Or an otzel, or whatever the fuck. That is the most annoying thing about this game series, is that they, like... He looks like an animal, but rather than making him a humanoid version of that animal, they were like, let's just make up a new word.
Otter Weasel, there we go.
Otter Weasel. Yeah, Arcane though. Who's the strongest in Arcane?
Again, it's a case of there being a lot of people who are quite powerful. Vi's definitely a contender. Especially when she's got those gauntlets.
Oh god, yeah.
And
Victor,
Jinx
I feel like... Victor might become quite powerful.
Jinx is also pretty, like, dangerous in, like, a Joker way. Like, Joker's not even particularly physically imposing. He's like average build, basically. Like, he's not like the Batman who's like built like a flipping, bulldozer. He's like a normal guy who occasionally bashes people with
and has
stuff.
knives.
And has knives and stuff, but he's otherwise a normal bloke. But God, he's dangerous because he just does weird shit, and he does.
Oh yeah.
And he blows up this place, and he blows up that place, and he's like, "Oh, Batman, which do you think is funnier, the doctors blowing up or the orphans?" And then Batman has to be like, I need to work out how to stop the bombs from blowing up the doctors and the orphans. Stuff like that. I mean, Jinx hasn't done anything morally reprehensible just yet, but...
I was not expecting that. What's funny is she'll like blow up the orphanage or the... Wow. Yeesh, my dude. Well. I mean, if there's anywhere to end the stream, it's with the blowing up the orphanage Joker line, I guess. Like, Jesus.
And then after the credits end, it spawns you back in. Right here. And funny thing is, it is actually in a post-game state. And by post-game state, I mean... Okay, it's not entirely post-game because for some reason the Baron's radio thing is still playing. But look, if we go over to Crew's bar...
It now looks like Jaxter's bar. Jaxter's bar.
Yeah, as you can see, we've got a phenomenal statue at the top.
How did that get made? I'm guessing he commissioned that?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that no one questioned that. Why does he have devil horns?
Well, because it's the naughty Otzel.
Of course.
Thanks for watching. Next week we'll play Jak 3, and I don't know how long that one will take. And then, if I'm lucky, Dylan will have forgotten that he's trying to force me to play Jak X afterwards.